Hey guys, I just wanted to show you these cab lights that we're installing on this Ford F-150. I think this is a 2014, and these lights are from AliExpress. They're like $35. They're tinted. I believe they're an orange LED. We're about to find out. And if you want to set for your truck, they're generic. They'll fit any truck, any vehicle. So check out the link in the description. It was quite the job to install them, just to make sure that it was done right. I'm about 10 hours in, which is excessive, but I wanted to make sure that everything was done 100% perfect. So basically, to start, I had to check out the wiring on this truck to see where I'm going to get my power from. And I found the wire, which I'll show you. It's actually right from the body control module, located in the kick panel on the passenger side down here. There is a plug here. It's a gray plug, has an orange lockout in the front of it, and the wire is yellow with a blue tracer, which is down in the bottom corner. And the blue actually looks like almost like a green, but it's blue. And there's a ground that's also down in there as well, and so that's nice. They're side by side. So once I figured that out, I knew, okay, well, my wiring's right there. I can run it up the A-pillar and across the top of the inside of the roof. So I did remove the headliner as I would be drilling, and it catches or it makes a lot of metal shavings. It makes a mess. So I did buy this Bristol board, and I sort of cut the edges and made like a tray and caught all the shavings as I was drilling. As far as like alignment goes, to the positioning of all these, I just looked up some pictures online to see roughly what everything looks like, and most of the trucks out there from the factory, you've got 3 that are mostly in the center and then 2 off to the side. So what I did was I actually used this engine lift and a laser level, and I put the lift up like this with the laser level and shot it right down the center of the truck. And you can see that there's some bumps that are pressed into the actual roof, so that was nice to aid me in positioning. And then the base of the light, I set down on the laser line and then just Sharpie markered where those were going to sit, punch the holes, and unfortunately, just the structure of the cab, I'll show you if you want to go around the driver's side. I'll go here. There is a bit of a structure here, so it was a bit of a pain because now you've got to drill through 1, and then on backside this 2, and then here 3 layers of metal to secure the screws for the front of each light. Now I did drill a 3rd hole for the wiring, and it's all tucked in there right now, but very, very simple. You have a power and a ground, basic circuit. LED's not going to draw very much, so I was happy, no issues tying that into the parking light circuit. So anytime the lights are turned on, those are going to turn on. And that was pretty much it. I did use some paint and touched up around all the cuts. Obviously the headliner is going to be in. This is all going to be hidden, so that's fine. Also, I used a lot of silicone. I put bead of silicone around the base of the light when I was sticking that on, and then also around like the bolt holes and the wiring hole. I wanted to just make sure that this thing was like 100% sealed. And they give you self-tapping screws in the kit, but I didn't like that idea, only because the self-tapping screw is going to scratch through the paint and probably cause rust. So I went with the nut and bolt option, and I went and got some hex bolts, and I got nylock nuts, so they're not going to back off. And as far as everything goes for tightness, it was just sort of by feel, and I could watch the deflection of the plastic as I was tightening it down. So I tried to keep them uniform for the most part, but it's very, like I say, 10 hours of work, and I'm just finishing up the wiring, but then I've got to put the headliner in, so it might be like 12 hours of work. But that's what you got to do if you don't want it to look like crap. You got to measure everything out, because once you drill, like, you get one shot. That's right. So I'm gonna just wire this up and we'll turn on the key and see what they look like. Okay, so we're testing, and I had two that weren't working, so quickly took the cover off and found out that when I was installing everything, I had to take the bulbs out, but I must have put two in backwards, and they're actually directional bulbs because of the polarity of the LEDs. So make note of that. You might want to use like a Sharpie marker or something to mark which direction they go in, and that way you don't get everything together and run into what I just ran into. But as you can see, they're working, and if I flip this around, shouldn't get it in there. Yeah, I can't see it, so I don't want to damage it. But anyhow, yeah, they look pretty good. So
Pretty much test them before putting covers on.
yeah, test them. Yeah, if you have any questions, throw them down in the comments below. I'd be glad to answer your questions. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. See you in the next one. Videos.